Welcome everybody to iSpring webinar series, where every week we talk about e-learning trends, share iSpring tips and tricks, and cover clients' cases. I'm Paulina Ionina, the community manager at iSpring, and I will be the moderator for today's webinar. And today's session is special because this is one of our favorite ones, where we are talking about how to build a course with iSpring Suite Max in just 30 minutes, and not only talking, but actually showing step by step how you can do that. As a presenter, I have invited my colleague from Customer Success Department, Stacy Leach. Hi, Stacy. Thanks a lot for tuning in. How are you doing?
Hi, Paulina. I'm fine. And you?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm
Great.
super excited, for today's session. And at this point, I think we are more than ready to begin. So, Stacy, let me pass the mic over to you as well as the presenter rights.
Yeah, thank you. End of the webinar, you will have a better idea of our iSpring Suite Max tool, and you will learn how to work with it. This webinar will be helpful both to those who are just starting with iSpring Suite Max and to those who are trying to decide if iSpring will work for them. Here at iSpring Solutions, we develop digital learning software for mission-critical projects. We have an authoring tool and an LMS. They work perfectly together as a complete solution to quickly launch e-learning in your organization. The iSpring Suite Max authoring tool is mostly known for having zero learning curve. Since it is based in PowerPoint, it is very easy to use because if you know how to use PowerPoint, you'll know how to use iSpring. It has a lot of great features for building quizzes, interactions, and dialog simulations. With iSpring Suite Max, you'll be working in a familiar environment and will be able to turn your presentations into e-learning courses in just a few clicks. Another highlight of iSpring Suite Max is that now you can collaborate with your team on a project. The second solution is our LMS iSpring Learn. With iSpring Learn, you can launch your digital training portal in just one day, streamline onboarding, promote employee growth, and orchestrate learning across all departments. But today, we are going to focus on building a course in iSpring Suite Max. So let me go over the agenda of today's webinar. I want to start with you from scratch to show you how quickly you can create an engaging course with video, interaction, and a small quiz in iSpring Suite Max. Then I will show you how to upload our course to iSpring Space and demonstrate how to share the course with your team. Great! I'm excited to switch to practice and create a course together with you. We'll be working on a course on a vital topic, fire safety. Before we move on to practice, let me show you how this course built in iSpring Suite Max looks. Great. I have pre-uploaded my course to my iSpring Learn LMS account. We will take a look at it from the user perspective. Now let's imagine I'm a new employee and as a part of my onboarding program, I have to take the training on the Fire Safety Now office. Here is the browser with my iSpring Learn account. I will go to my user portal and I immediately see this course assigned to me. I will click on it to show you how to look from the user point of view. We launch it. Okay, in the course, we will learn how to act in case of a fire emergency. You can see the interactive player on the right side that I can use to navigate through the courses. Click Next. Here we have a YouTube video about steps to take during office fires. Okay, we can play it. Great. You can also see a character with a short description what we should do. Okay, on the next slide, we have an interaction to memorize the steps from the video. There are 5 steps, and we can go through them. Great. On the next slide, we have an information about how to handle fire in an office in an office. And I think it is also very useful to know all the types of fire extinguishers. And we have an interaction on this that can help to learn about different types of fire extinguishers. This interaction looks like flashcards. You can click on it, see all the cards. Okay, lastly, there is a quiz to check learners' knowledge. The first question, we should place these statements in the correct order. As we watch the video, we can put them in the correct order. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's look around, call when one. Okay, let's submit. Oh, the answer is incorrect. As you can see, there is a correct answer below. So remember the correct sequence of the actions, and you can view the correct answer. Okay. The second question, we need to identify and mark fire safety rules violations. I don't really love these boxes in the middle of the room, so let's choose them and submit. Great, that is correct. And the last question, we need to choose the proper item and drag and drop it on the computer. As you can see, there is a vase of flowers, fire extinguisher, and the fire. From the information in the course, I have learned that we should use fire extinguisher for this. Great. Let's submit. That's right. So the course looks great. I have completed the course in the iSpring Learn LMS. So now let's build the course in iSpring Suite Max. I will minimize this window and open a new PowerPoint. To start working in iSpring Suite Max, I need to activate my subscription by logging into my iSpring Space account. This will give me an opportunity to collaborate with my colleagues and get full access to iSpring Suite and Content Library. To do that, I will click on the login icon in the iSpring Suite 10 tab. Let's click on it. Okay, a window will open and prompt me to sign in. After I click on that button, a new browser page will appear. Okay, let's sign in with my credentials. And you receive these credentials when you sign in for the free trial of iSpring Suite Max. You can change all these details in the profile settings in the iSpring space. Now let's go back to the PowerPoint. Great, you can see my name in it. Now let's get down to the course creation. To make my course more engaging, I will start with adding templates, characters, and their surroundings. Luckily, I don't have to search for all of this online or bother a designer because I can find all of this in the content library, which is a part of iSpring Suite Max. Let's start with templates. When you open Slide Template, you can find plenty of templates. For example, urban style, orbital, light, harmony, and lots of others. Each template has ready-made slides on different parts of the course, such as title, main menu, quotes, chart, process, and much more. Let's choose the first one for my course. This is the course title and click Insert. Great. Um, Now let's change a picture. I'll right click and choose Change Picture from a file. To save time, I have already created a resource folder with all the pictures and a text file. Now let's choose the background, just this one. Great. Now I'll copy and paste the course title and the brief description for my pre-created document. The course title and the description. Okay, I also don't really love this blue line, so let's change it. I click Format and choose the red one. Our title page looks great. So now I'll create a new slide. To do that, I will click on Insert, choose the new slide, and choose the blank one. In my course, I will be creating a step-by-step plan on what to do in case of a fire emergency. And to introduce my learner to the topic, I want to share an instructional video. I'll start by adding a background. I'll simply go back to iSpring Content Library and this time choose Backgrounds. Great. Let's select the office pictures. Great. I want to choose this one. Let's click on Insert. Okay, there are different ways to add a video to your course in iSpring Suite. You can create a new video, insert the video file from your computer, record your screen, add a YouTube video, or even insert video through the Web Object feature. In my case, a YouTube video would work best. On the iSpring Suite ribbon, you can see the YouTube button. Let's click on it. Now let's enter the link to this video from YouTube. Choose the link for my pre-created document. Let's preview it to make sure that everything works great. Perfect. Okay, now I'll click OK to add the video to my slide. Great. I'm also going to slightly resize it to fit the slide better. Okay, great. Let's make our course even more interactive. To do that, I will add a character. To find the best character, I'm going to go to the Content Library Characters. iSpring Content Library has a diverse selection of characters that represent different ethnicities, occupations, actions, and even emotions. We constantly update our library and we are always happy to hear your suggestions. I would definitely encourage you to use characters in your courses simply because it creates an emotional connection between the learner and the content. Let's get down to the course creation. And for my course, I obviously need a firefighter. Um, to find this character, I will select Industrial in the Clothing section of the filter. Choose Industrial. Let's choose Vincent. I want him to be pointing at our video, so let's select this filter. Great, this pose looks great. Now I will click on Insert to add him to my slide. Let's move him a little bit and crop the image. Great. To crop it, let's go to the Format. Cool. Now I want to add a word bubble with the video description. To add a word bubble, I will move to the PowerPoint Insert tab and choose Shapes and Callouts. Now I will change. Let's choose this one. Okay, great. Now I will change the bubble design to something more neutral. Choose this one. Okay. And I also copy and paste the text from my pre-made document. Okay. Just move it a little bit to fit the slide better. Okay, this slide is ready. After my learners watch the video, I want them to better memorize the steps on how to act in case of a fire emergency. So I will create interactions for each of the steps, which they need to take in case of the emergency. I'll start by adding a new PowerPoint slide. Let's go to the Insert, New Slide, and choose the blank one. Now I'll go to the iSpring tab and click on Interactions. Great. Let's choose the new interaction. As you can see, iSpring Suite has 12 types of interactions for using a huge variety of training situations. With these interactive templates, you can present your training content and engage your learners. For example, interactions will help you to show the history of your company, your product details, and an interactive pie chart with your data. For my course, I will choose steps. You can start by adding introduction and a summary slide. To save time, I will just copy my steps and a short description. Okay, great. I also want to add a picture from my pre-made content folder. To do that, I will go to the Insert tab and click on Insert Picture. So here it is. Great. It is very easy to do. I'm going to repeat this for my other steps. And I also want to insert a picture for this slide. Just this one. Great. Third step, to take measures. Description for this. Okay. And we can insert a picture. Okay. I also need 2 more steps. So let's add them right here. And the description. Great. Let's add a picture. Cool. Let's add a picture. Great. When your interaction is done, you can preview it by clicking the preview button right here. You can navigate through the interaction using the play navigation buttons, this one, or by clicking on the buttons in the interaction itself. Plus, you can see how the interaction will look on different devices, like desktops, tablets, or even phones. Great. Awesome. It saves so much time. Actually, I think the blue color does not match my overall course design, so I'm going to change it. I will click on colors and will change the color scheme. I have already pre-created custom preset that I'm going to use. Dark yellow. Let's save. Cool. Let's go quickly through all the steps. Great. Let's apply and save. Okay, looks much better now. When you're ready, press save and return to continue with the course. Our step-by-step guide is ready. Another key component of fire safety training is learning what type of firefighting appliances are there and how you should use them. To help my learners with that, I will add another interaction with various types of fire extinguishers. But before we move on to the interaction itself, I'm going to create a slide with a short description. I will use another template for this slide. I will go back. Let's create a new slide first. Great. I will go back to the same set of templates and this time choose company mission. Let's find it. This one. Okay. Now I want to change the background to our office picture. The odd one. Great. Now let's change the background to our office picture. I will move a bit the overlay layer in order to delete the background. And delete it. And I'll go back to the content library backgrounds and this time choose another office picture. Let's choose workplaces now. This one. Let's click on Insert. Okay, and the last step is to right-click on the image and set it back. Cool. Let's move the overlay layer. Great. Now I'll copy and paste a new title and a description. Great. I will delete the icon. Okay, let me choose this one. Delete this. Great. Let's just move it a little bit to fit the slide better. Great. I also want to bring our character Vincent. I'll go to the Content Library Characters and choose Vincent. But this time, I want him to be holding an object. Go to the Clothing Sexual Industrial, choose Vincent, and let's choose this one. Vincent is holding a fire extinguisher. I will add him to the slide by clicking the Insert button right here. I will also resize it to fit the slide better. Okay, let's crop the image. Great. I should also mention that we have recently released a new feature, text to speech, which is available in iSpring Camp Pro, which is a part of iSpring Suite Max. This feature allows you to convert text to speech and you'll be able to add this narration to your course without pre-recording this yourself. And for this slide, for example, you can voice over Vincent and you'll be able to voice this text, this description. Okay, this slide is ready. And I'm ready to add our interaction with different types of fire extinguishers. I'll start by adding a new PowerPoint slide. Let's click Insert and choose the new slide, the blank one. Now I'll go to the iSpring tab and click on Interactions. Let's just create a new interaction. This time I will choose Media Catalog. Great, let's create an interaction. For my interaction, I'm not going to use summary and introduction, and I'll just need 3 cards. So let me delete the unnecessary ones. Great, let's create a first card. I'll copy and paste the description for my pre-created document and add a picture. Okay, it's about the fire extinguisher and a short description. Yeah. To add a picture, I click on the Change button here and just select an image from my resource folder. Let's choose this one. Great. I'm going to repeat this for my other cards. And a short description. Great. And the third one. And let's change a picture. Great. I also need to change the color scheme so our interaction will fit our course design. To do that, let's go to Colors and choose our pre-created preset. Okay, great. Okay. As you can see, this picture does not really fit the slide. So let's apply and change the picture. Great. Let's save our interaction and return to the course. I think my course looks great, and now I want to add a quiz to check my learner's knowledge. To create a quiz, first I'm going to add a new PowerPoint slide. Let's click on Insert and choose the blank one. To create a quiz, I'll go back to the iSpring Suite tab and click on Quiz right here. With iSpring Quizmaker, you can easily create beautiful assessment, set up custom scoring, and evaluate learners' progress online. You can choose between graded quiz and the survey questions. I will choose graded quiz for my course. I want to show you the questions tab first. You can see 14 different types of questions: multiple choice, true false, sequence, matching, hotspot, and the most favorite one among all our clients is drag and drop question. It gives you almost unlimited possibilities to create effective and pleasant looking assessment. And it's super easy. You can switch between two modes in the iSpring Quizmaker interface. Use the form view for quickly entering question and answer text, and slide view for changing the appearance of the slide. For my first question, I'll choose sequence. Choose question, choose sequence. Great. In the slide view, I'm going to add the question text. Let's just copy and paste it. Okay, great. And a background picture. To do that, I will go to Insert tab and choose Backgrounds. For this slide, let's select Office Picture and Reception. Let's choose this one for my course. Let's click Insert. Cool. I will also create a shape for the text to make it more visible. Let's go to the Insert tab, click Shape, and choose the rounded rectangle. Let's just right here. I want to change the design and make it more neutral. Let's choose this one. Also need to set it to the back. Okay, to see the text. Great. To add my answers, I will switch to the form view. I will copy and paste my answers here in the correct order. Okay, the first one, the second one, third step, and the last one. Great. The order in which you type in your options will be considered as the correct one. On the right side, we have slide options that you can use to change quiz settings. At the bottom of the page, you can easily change the feedback for both correct and incorrect answers. Now I'm going to quickly copy and paste the text for my feedback messages. Choose this one in the incorrect one. Cool. Great. Let's add a new question. My next question will be a hotspot. I will ask my learners to identify the fire safety rules violations. In the slide view, I will add my question text and let me do this quickly. Question number 2, it's identify and mark fire safety rules violations. In the form view, let's just quickly add a picture. Let's choose this one. Great. And in the form view, we also choose hotspot shape. Let's choose this one and select the boxes. Great. Let's switch to the slide view. Just quickly resize it to fit the slide better. Cool. Now let's set it back to see the question. To make it more visible, let's insert the shape. Okay, let's make it more neutral. Just the gray one. Cool. And set it to back. Great. This question is ready. And the last one will be a drag and drop question. With this question, let's go to the form view. With this question type, you can create your creative possibilities are almost unlimited. Let's choose this one. Okay, still in the slide view, I'll go back to the questions tab and I already added a drag and drop question. Now I will add another office background. Go to the insert, to the content library and backgrounds, and let's select offices and workplaces. Just find the correct one, this one for my course, and I click insert to add it to my slide. Great. Next, I will insert three objects: the fire, flowers, and the fire extinguisher. Let's just do this quickly. Okay, and the fire extinguisher. Okay, let me just choose this one. Okay, great. Let's resize them a little bit. Okay, and the last one. Okay, looks great. Oh, I forgot to add a question, right? So let's do this. Great. Now to make it more visible, let's add a shape. Cool, let's make it more visible. Choose the gray one and set it to back. Great. This slide is ready. Let's switch to the form view. Let me mention that in the drag and drop options, I will choose any drop target and for snapping time to stack random. Now I'll change, let's choose the correct match. To do that, I will set flowers and fire extinguisher as drag items and select fire as a drop target for the fire extinguisher. Choose this one and flowers. Okay. And for this one, choose fire. The flowers will have no match. I will add the question text. Okay, I've already added this, as you can see. Great. Now for the fun part, let's preview this question to see how it works. Okay, let's preview it. Preview only this slide. Great. Let's try it and submit the answer. Yeah, this is correct. You can also see how it looks on different devices. Cool. And the last step to do is to customize the result slide. In the slide view, I will click on Insert and open iSpring Content Library. I will choose an abstract, let's choose backgrounds, and I want to choose an abstract light blue image. Okay. Choose this one. Cool. I also want to bring our character Vincent here. I'm going back to iSpring Content Library and click on Characters. This time I want Vincent to be to see uploading. Okay, let's choose this one and click on insert. Let's just move it and resize it him to fit the slide better. Okay, great. Just crop the image. And now I will click save and return to the course. Perfect. We have done a great job in just 30 minutes and we are ready to publish the course. You can find the publish button or the iSpring Suite ribbon right here. As you can see, let's click on it. As you can see, there are several publishing options available for you. You can just convert your course and save it to your computer. You can also publish the course directly to iSpring Learn LMS, like I did to show it to you in the beginning of our webinar. You can also create SCORM packages that are compatible with many LMSs, or um, just click it here, or even publish your course to YouTube. As for LMSs, let me mention that we always um, we always testing other LMSs and see their compatibilities with our iSpring Suite Max. If you're interested in it, we can also send you a link on our website and you can see if your LMS is compatible with our iSpring Suite Max. Okay, but for my course, I want to upload this course to iSpring Space. I will click, let's just publish it. Okay. Yeah, so I will click on Manage Content and my iSpring Space account will open. Okay, here you can see the list of the courses uploaded to the account. Now I want to share the course we just created with my colleagues and to see if they have any comments or would like to add something to it. I will click on the course. Let's just choose this one. We can click on Share the course. Great. As you can see, you can make the link public and copy this link and send this link to your colleagues so they can view this course to add some note to this. Or we have also an embed code, so you can use this code, for example, to upload this code to your website, and your users will just click on the link and they will go to the browser with this course. Great. And I also want to add collaborators for this course so they can collaborate with the on this course together with me. Okay, so you just need to click on this icon of the person and just click Add Collaborators. As you can see, there is a list of people who can edit the course, who can view the course, or who can comment on the course. Great. Once they get access to this course, they will see an icon in the top right corner where they can leave their notes. They will see this icon here. Okay, guys, we did a great job today. We created a course using iSpring Suite Max with a video, interaction, and a short test. We also uploaded the course into iSpring Space, and we learned how you can share your course with your team and learners. Plus, this is just one of many examples of what you can achieve with iSpring, and hopefully now you will be able to kickstart your online training with our solution.
I think we can move on to the chat since we still have maybe about 5 or 7 minutes and cover some of the questions that we received. And the first question that I wanted to address to you, Stacy, is from Lori. Can collaborators actually make changes to the course?
Um, yes, for example, if you have a package of two sets or more, your authors will be able to make changes to download this course and make some changes in the PowerPoint in their PowerPoint. But if you don't have these authors as members of your iSpring account, they will be able just comment on this and to view the course, but won't be able to change the course itself.
Mm-hmm. So just to clarify, if a person is not the author, will they will not be able to make changes?
Correct.
Okay, thank you so much. Question from Kristen. Can I share with non-iSpring computers individuals for read only?
You mean using just iSpring Suite or with iSpring Suite Max?
Is there a difference?
Uh, so I'm not really understand the question. So you can share the links with the course using iSpring Space. Yeah, you just click on the course again, click share, copy the link, and set it via email to your users or to your learners so they will be able to view this course in the browser. This feature is only available in iSpring Suite Max. So yes, you'll be able to do this with iSpring Suite Max.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. And Kathleen is curious, what's the difference between iSpring Space and iSpring Learn?
Oh, iSpring Learn is a separate online platform for you. You'll be able to host your content there, to add users there, and assign these courses to these learners. So your learners will have separate accounts. Let me just quickly open it. Okay, so here is my iSpring Learn LMS. This is a user portal. Your users will be able to see all these courses which were assigned to them, the completed courses. There is also a catalog, and you, as an admin of the platform, you'll be able to generate different kinds of reports on users' activities and get tracking on their results. So yes, issue certificate and do many other things, cool things with it. And we can also send you a great webinar, just how to start using iSpring Learn, and you can test it out with our free trial so you can see the difference.
Mm-hmm.
You can clarify on what exactly you want to achieve uh,
Mm-hmm.
on your project, what exactly you want to do, and we'll be able to assist you with this and find the best solution for you.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. And there was one question on the hotspot. Gary said that it was explained a little bit unclear. And the question is, what if you have multiple violations, for example? Make can you address multiple violations in your question, or like make multiple hotspots that your users will
Yes,
need to click on? Mm-hmm.
yes, of course, you can definitely do this. For example, I have added the picture in the form view, yeah, and this picture is already included the object I want to make a hotspot, yeah. But you can choose any other shapes and just get right here, yeah, and make it multiple times, many times, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hope that answers the question. Okay, so yeah, I think at this point we are ready to wrap up our session. I would like to thank everybody for coming today, for spending this valuable time with us, and hopefully you were able to find answers to your questions and were able to learn something new. As of now, I'm ready to say goodbye to everybody. Wish everybody a wonderful day and thank you, Stacy, and you, Kate, for providing such a great information during today's session. Thank you very much, ladies.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, everyone, have a lovely day, and we will see you at the next session. Bye bye.
Bye.